The MCAS results are in. Wakefield is one of just 13 districts recognized by the Commonwealth for meeting or exceeding pre-pandemic levels in both math and ELA in grades 3 through 8. And one of just 2 districts with 3,000 or more students who achieved this. We've done this while our student population has grown since 2019 across every key demographic. It's a testament to the incredible work of our students, our educators, and our entire community who supports them. We're proud of the accomplishment while knowing there is still work to be done. In this video, we'll show you how strengthening our curriculum, resources, instructional practices, and equitable access are contributing to this growth. We'll go deeper into our MCAS results to show areas of improvement. We'll dig into other sources of data because we know progress doesn't begin and end with the MCAS. And we'll preview the work ahead, how to build on this to ensure every student can achieve excellence. Wakefield's teachers, curriculum team, and administrators have been on a 7-year effort since before the pandemic to improve the learning experience of all of our students. We've organized this collaborative effort into 4 key areas to show how it's getting done. The first is curriculum. We've adopted high-quality instructional materials to ensure what our students are learning is aligned to educational standards, is rigorous, research-based, and is instructionally supportive to our teachers, including comprehensive curriculum reviews in math, ELA, world language, and science, with social studies in process this year. These reviews have resulted in the consistent adoption of new curricular resources aligned to state standards in all content areas, with the goal of creating equitable learning experiences across all grades and departments. We want our students to learn more than facts. They're also learning how to figure things out to build their thinking and reasoning skills. Second, we've built systems for monitoring student progress to ensure our students are learning and growing. Third, we strengthen our interventions when students need extra support. We're using Open Architects, a comprehensive data platform, to visually represent all of our student data in one spot. This is critical for student data meetings, ensuring a more consistent approach to identifying students, creating instructional groups for intervention, and centering conversations on what each student needs. We've prioritized additional staff for intervention, special education, and English learners. And in our schools, this means more offerings for skills blocks in math and literacy at the high school, and a What I Need block, also known as WIN, at the middle and elementary schools for students to get extra help or enrichment. Fourth, our professional development is focused on refining our instructional practices and supporting our educators in meeting the needs of all students, with topics including the science of reading, universal design for learning, culturally responsive teaching, support for multilingual learners, and a heavy focus on supporting teachers with curriculum implementation. In our classrooms, teachers have been changing the design of workspaces and lessons to increase student engagement and encourage our students to collaborate, communicate, and model their work as they productively struggle to understand. The product of 7 years of hard work by our educators to implement curriculum improvements in Wakefield schools is showing up in our MCAS results. At the elementary level, our 3rd graders have improved in math and ELA over last year, with a greater percentage of students meeting or exceeding standards year over year. Our 4th graders improved significantly in ELA, from 47% meeting or exceeding standards in 2024 to 56% in 2025. Their math scores remain steady, with about 60% of students meeting or exceeding standards. At Galvin Middle School, all 4 grades consistently perform better than the state in math and ELA and have returned to pre-pandemic levels of performance, positioning them in a good spot to exceed past performance in future years. Our 7th graders stood out in math, where we had the highest number of students exceeding the standards since before COVID. 7th graders also had the highest student growth percentage of our middle school grades in math. These are important indicators showing the adjustments we've made to the acceleration point in 7th grade have been effective. In ELA, the big middle school improvement has been in writing. Every middle school cohort, 5th through 8th, improved their performance in writing development since restructuring the curriculum to have more focused on consistent writing instruction. In grades 5 through 12, we've seen tremendous growth across cohorts in MCAS writing development scores from 2021 to 2025. Last year's 10th graders, for example, grew 20 percentage points in their development scores between the 5th and the 10th grade. In the science MCAS, we saw improvement overall among 5th graders, including many of the subgroups we track. This is an important indicator for the work we've done to intentionally align our science curriculum to the state content standards and science and engineering practices. Our 8th grade and high school science scores remain steady and above the state in the percentage of students meeting or exceeding standards. And for the first time, our 8th graders took the MCAS civics exam, outperforming the state. These results reflect students' growing understanding of democracy and their role as active, informed citizens. 53% of students met or exceeded expectations in civics, which tracks closely to 8th graders' performance in the other MCAS subjects. At Wakefield Memorial High School, our 10th graders outpaced state averages in ELA for the 5th consecutive year, and continued to grow in math, where the 10th graders showed improvement from their 8th grade MCAS performance, going from 42 to 48% in both performance and student growth percentile. We know that growing student achievement doesn't start and stop with the MCAS. That's why our curriculum team adopted universal screeners like DIBELS and iReady Reading and Math, along with writing benchmarks and other assessments across content areas. These tools are also demonstrating growth, even among our youngest learners. We use DIBELS to closely monitor our students' progress in developing foundational literacy skills. In the past year, we increased the number of kindergartners at or above grade level in DIBELS by 13%, while first graders at or above grade level improved by 16%. 75% of our students in grades K through 4 scored at or above grade level on DIBELS. In the iReady diagnostic, across all of our elementary schools, 72% or more of our students in every grade scored at or above grade level in iReady Math by the end of last school year. And in iReady Reading, that percentage is 77% by the end of last school year. At Galvin Middle School, each grade level showed extraordinary growth in iReady Math. 42% of 5th graders started the year at or above grade level, growing to 75% by the spring. In 6th grade, that figure grew from 46 to 65%. In 7th, from 46 to 63%. And in 8th grade, from 45 to 60%, all while cutting in half the number of 8th graders 2+ grade levels behind. Our 5th graders showed incredible growth in iReady Reading, starting last school year with 44% of students at or above grade level, increasing to 71% by the spring. And at Wakefield Memorial High School, we have another way to measure achievement. In the advanced coursework our students are taking and succeeding in. Nearly 70% of our students completed advanced courses last year, including students with disabilities who jumped 15% in completion rate, from 32 to 47%. More than half of low-income students completed advanced coursework, an 11-point jump. Wakefield Memorial students are scoring 12 points higher on the English SAT than they did 2 years ago, and nearly doubled the number of students earning the seal of biliteracy. On the 5-point AP exam, our high schoolers are racking up college credit at a significantly higher rate than their peers in the Commonwealth. In ELA, they score higher on AP language and literature exams than the state average. In math, they're nearly a half a point higher on the calculus AP exam than the state average, a half point higher in AP US history, and a staggering 1.5 points higher on the AP exam in biology. This isn't just a remarkable body of work from our high school students, but Wakefield educators putting in incredible time and effort into preparing our students for college-level material. We're incredibly proud of the individual progress points of our students, our instruction, and each of our schools. And we know that these bright spots demonstrate points on a canvas, not a comprehensive image of academic excellence. That's why our work continues to focus our curriculum for the benefit of every student. It starts with consistency, so these efforts lift all students. We're continuing to align tiers of instruction at our elementary grade levels, so classroom teachers, interventionists, and special educators serve each student where, when, and how they need it. We're improving the ways we align our data meetings, practices, and how we use data to know when students need support or enrichment. We're prioritizing curriculum and instruction visits to share ideas between educators. And we continue to strengthen the paths between elementary and secondary education to continue these efforts as our students grow, including creating new units of study and increasing their common experiences to promote equity. Each year, our MCAS results offer Wakefield Public Schools an opportunity to identify progress and success stories, collect data, and identify areas of improvement. Our statewide recognition in 2025 is also an opportunity to celebrate a tremendous effort that started before the pandemic, to build a strong foundation for every student. We've made this effort consistent and we're committed to it, in every school, in every classroom, for every student.